because the Bertolinsky Wealth Management team have been heading up a golf tournament every year, and they've done 3 so far, and they're well into the plans for the 4th one, which will be this coming September. And together, that has raised well over $100,000. So we thought they deserved hearing their name on that bill. So those were the 2 bills we had this year. We did have plans to do more. We were hopeful to do a faith bill. It didn't come together for this year, 2010, but it will for 2011. We had hoped that we would be building in Erin or Hillsburg, and that didn't come together either, and that was because of not being able to find land, not even any kind of land, let alone suitable land. But the team of people who are interested in Erin are still meeting and talking with each other, and so when we do find that right property, it'll be a quick go. So back to my sense, and it's not an apology, but it's to bring awareness that we put a lot of things in place in 2010, and although it may not show through the number of families that we supported, I really feel like it was the year that we got things organized. We recruited some talented and specifically skilled staff to help us do that, and that is going to take off in 2011 to begin our 2nd decade of building homes in the county. And well, since I mentioned staff, I'd like to make that segue and just introduce the staff, both ones we've had for a year or 2. We're all pretty new. I'm the oldest one at 3.5 years. But so that you can meet who they are, and I'll briefly explain. No, I'll get each of them to explain what they do. Okay, so I'm going to start at the back of the room with Dale Klein, who is our accounting and admin manager, and she was the 2nd person on the team. So Dale, give a real 1 sentence, if you possibly can, for what you do.
So what I do is all the finances, tax receipting, invoicing, plus also family support. So we help with their mortgages and helping them transition from being usually in a rental environment into a home ownership environment. Thanks.
And you support the staff support the family support committee. Okay, I'm not doing this in any particular order, and I'm scanning as I see, and the next standing person is Bob Thorpe, and he started about a year ago. In fact, this is his 2nd AGM to attend, and he is the construction project manager. Give us a half a sentence there, or a sentence, Bob, on what
Half a sentence.
As little as possible. Just basically coordinating all the site, what happens on the site as far as the bill goes, and contractors as well as volunteers and site supers. Just kind of heading them all up all together all at the same time.
Well, let me make that connection because I did see Tom come in. Let's see what he's saying. I see that he's here. As soon as I say this,
site supervisor for the building of the houses on Vegas Street as well as Johnson. Basically show all the volunteers what to do and teach them how to build the house and try to get it all finished on time. And I'm also a volunteer at the Restore, and I was on the committee to get the Restore actually started too.
And you continue on the construction committee. And Bob, of course, is the staff support for the construction committee. Now, I feel like I am going chronologically because the next person that we hired was Annie Devon. Annie is our volunteer coordinator, and it was exactly a year ago, last year that she started.
I missed last year's AGM because I was celebrating my hirings. Anyway, I'm the volunteer coordinator here, so my job is basically developing the programs as well as recruiting, engaging, and recognizing all of our active volunteers, which in 2010 was roughly around 750 volunteers. So a very large database and continuously growing and hopefully always growing as well.
And the man behind the camera at the moment, Luke Hancock, started August 31st. He is the fundraising and communications coordinator, and that is a new position, a very new position for us. But he was thrown into many projects when he first started, and he hasn't stopped spending ever since.
So I handle all public relation matters with the organization, public awareness, branding, and do the website content. I update the website on a regular basis. I do all the updating on our social networks, and just trying to really get our name out to the community. And that's pretty much what I do. But it encompasses a large amount of work to do, and I also have a bit of fundraising thrown in there, and I help develop and create and run some of our fundraising programs. So I'm a pretty busy guy. But come June, building season, that's when Annie's starts to get real busy.
They take turns on the Jamie, why don't you come up and introduce the Restore staff? So this is Jamie Gilliland, the Restore manager.